let me go. And incidentally, the hottest heavy metal record company in the United States is run by a woman, isn't it?
What company is that?
You don't know?
Megaforce Records.
Megaforce Records. Now let me go, if you will, to you, Johnny Z.
Uh-oh.
All right. For years, MTV wouldn't play metal, punk, or black music. Now they play metal and punk, but very little black. Why?
I think
they don't photograph as well. That was a joke!
It was a joke!
And this, let me hear you, Johnny Z.
Everything is basically dictated by cash registers. I remember in 1983 trying to get a heavy metal band signed to the record company, and I used to see A&R guys standing like this. They couldn't even take the records off that I was putting on. The only thing a record company hears is the jingle jangle of the machine. And whatever's hot, and whatever the cash dictates, that's what they're involved with. Just to answer your question exactly.
Scotty, you got to come in here with me, babe.
Payola.
Well, let me introduce Scotty in, all right? Scott, of course, was with Anthrax.
Yeah.
Scotty. Why, babe? Why is heavy metal all white?
It's hard to say, you know.
Same reason maybe that our rhythm and blues is almost all black?
It's a lot has to do with peer pressure. You know, growing up when you're a teenager, when you start listening to music, and you know you're 12, 13 years old, and you just get in with the crowd. And generally, I guess white kids have always listened to rock and roll and now heavy metal, and it's the same with rap music. I think, you know, black teenagers are growing up with kids who are also listening to rap music.
At least you're getting white kids doing rap music. You're not getting black kids doing heavy metal.
You know, you don't dance to heavy metal.
You're going on tour. Anthrax going on tour pretty soon. They're going to do a pretty interesting experiment. Your opening act is Colors, isn't it, over there?
Living Color.
Yeah. Which is a black group. Stewart, where's Stewart? Stewart, you're out there. I want to ask you as a rock critic. Why is the music so divided along racial lines? Has it been this way historically?
First of all, the idea that blacks are segregated against is absurd. I mean, in one sense, the real black guys like Sonny Boy Williamson and Furry Lewis and the guys who
the
guys who started. I mean, rock and rollers are always falling all over themselves, paying homage to blacks. But the fact is that all the blues players in Louisiana that started this stuff are still broke and still living in little shacks. And so the whole idea that that now blacks are equal is garbage.
Well, wait a minute. Whose fault is that? Is it our fault that they're living in shacks?
Well, maybe it is, considering you ripped off their 4 chords. Maybe you should give them a little of it. Tell me you can play as good as and then we'll talk about it, right? And what about one of the biggest selling groups in America is Public Enemy? You see,
he says put on an Anthrax record and listen to a Sonny Boy Williams influence.
You got it, buddy.
Is it that?
Where? Royalties, man.
Huh?
I'm saying you won't hear it. I am saying I defy you to hear it.
Almost every riff they ever played off those people. They didn't get. Did they give him a cent?
We're not talking about Led Zeppelin.
You're talking about
you
apples
ripped off
and
Led
oranges.
Zeppelin, man.
Did we?
No, not you. Ace.
Oh, okay.
I was a member of the Kiss Army when I was 12, man. I know what it's about.
Why were you a member of the Kiss Army?
Because I was 12 years old. It's 14 years later.
You didn't know any better.
That's right. But now I do.
Where's Queen Vixen? Where's Queen Vixen? Queen Vixen, come on up here a second, will you please? I want to see the Queen a second. Take this, you nice lady, and let me ask you a question. Not only are blacks excluded, I think there are only about 3 white groups in heavy metal who are women, aren't there?
Yeah.
And you're one of them.
Well, we're one of them. We're not signed, though. There's Vixen, there's Femme Fatale. Girls School is a good female heavy metal band.
None of them can play, just like you.
How come? I mean, what the hell's going on?
What?
None of them can.
No female can play an instrument.
Go back.
Just like you.
None of them can play.
Go back to Boys Town. Huh?
You guys need to go back and learn how to play
Nerd
guitar.
Squad here,
You can't even play.
right? Like the Nerd Squad.
These are Queen. Queen, these are critics. These are the people. These are the people who decide what is good music. They decide what's good.
You guys are too old, man.
why
You're
we have
too
a job
old.
and you're
You have
not
no idea
signed.
what's going on. No idea. You're way too old.
You think maybe they're still in the Herman's Hermit generation?
Yeah, what is this? Kingston Trio, right? When was the last time anybody here put on a Kingston Trio album, right? Okay. Give me Circus of Power.
Wrong,
Ramones
that's okay.
Any day. Any day.
Look,
All right. I'll tell you what. I still want to find out exactly what goes on behind the producer's doors. Who's laying down on the job? Let's do that next.